Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about departure procedures, and we're going to start out with kind of the standard for departure procedures, the diverse departure procedure. Now, a departure procedure is just a way to get from on the ground to the en route structure without hitting anything. Is the main idea. Being in the clouds, it's very hard to see and avoid. So these just give you simple instructions to not hit stuff. The simplest of the departure procedures is the diverse departure procedure. These are generally used at smaller airports, non-towered, and how an airport kind of gets assigned this departure procedure is what happens, or how it's made, is there are two lines, straight, you have to excuse that. So this one here is the minimum climb gradient required for that departure. The standard is 200 feet. 200 feet per nautical mile per right? So for every mile you go this way, you go 200 feet up. And this here is a 40 to 1 ratio. And this line is it kind of gives pilots breathing room, and what decides whether or not an airport can use the diverse departure procedure is whether or not an obstacle, with the tower right here, penetrates that line. So if this line is penetrated, what happens is an airport will get an ODP, an obstacle departure procedure. And what that is just a textual description of how to leave the airport and not hit stuff. Is the basic idea. So your obstacle departure procedure might be something like, let's see, like climb to 2,000 MSL at 300 feet per nautical mile. So before you can turn anywhere, you have to climb at 2,000 and maintain a climb rate of 300 feet per nautical mile. Got a few zeros there, didn't I? 300. So what that does is just makes it easier for the FAA to create these procedures and for pilots to follow them. It's pretty simple to just say, okay, I gotta climb by this much until this altitude, and then I can turn wherever I want. Now the final one we have is what's called a SID, a Standard Instrument Departure. These are made by ATC or for ATC to kind of help with traffic. It gives ATC the ability to give kind of abbreviated clearances, like fly the HERT 2 departure, and not waste a whole bunch of time telling a pilot all these different headings and altitudes and waypoints to fly to. And he might copy down the wrong one or something. So instead, they put these out, and they print them out, and pilots have to have them to accept them. If you do not have one, the graphical depiction of it, you cannot accept the SID. And you have to be cleared to fly it. You can't just fly this like an ODP or a diverse departure procedure. And what might be included in this is Well, we can actually look at one. Just different headings, waypoints, and minimum altitudes to follow to get out of the airport. So let's try to find the airport. Let's do the HERT 2 for Lynchburg. You see all the waypoints. This one's a pretty simple one, pretty much going straight out. What it says, to take off runway 22, climb heading 216 to 1440, then direct to DCAF, then on depicted route to HERT. Then on heading 214, expected vectors on course maintain 4000 or is assigned by ATC. Expect filed altitude 10 minutes after departure. So it just gives you a good description and picture of what's going to happen once you take off, so you can kind of prepare yourself and be ready for whatever ATC tells you to do. Okay, there we go.